Hey guys, what's up? So this is my first story time, and so for today's story, I'm gonna tell you about my anger issues. Okay, so my anger issues, I'm gonna tell a certain story about it. It's from this week, it just happened. So this week I've been owing a lot of work at school, alright? Okay? And I usually get pretty angry about that, because when I owe work, I can't go outside for recess. So I get pretty mad. And recently this week, a couple days ago, I got so mad that I was right next to my teacher. And I got so mad that I grabbed her hand and kind of moved it a little bit. I pushed it back a little bit. And my therapist talked to me about that, and she said I'm lucky I didn't get suspended or expelled. And yeah, I am lucky that I didn't get suspended or expelled, but I promise I will never do that again. And I even apologized to my teacher and told my dad about it. So I'm gonna tell the story about the day where my therapist told me this kind of a serious thing. So it was just like any other normal day. I got ready for school. I walked to my bus stop by myself. Yeah, I walked to my bus stop by myself. I'm 10, so it's kind of easy. It's alright. Just felt like mentioning that to feel like I'm older, more mature. But I'm not mature. I'm a little kid. But anyway, so in the morning, I was getting ready for my day, getting my notes ready and stuff. And then the 6th grade teacher walked in and she said, Hey Justin, one of my 6th graders are absent, so they can't serve. Would you mind serving for me at mass today? Yeah, and I was like, oh, sure, yeah. And so I served, and I might make a story about my first serving too some other time, but I'm just kind of mentioning it right now, but whatever. So anyway, I finish serving, I go back to class, and then a little bit later, it's lunchtime, and my therapist brings me to therapy to talk to me about this, and she said it's kind of serious, and I'm lucky that I didn't get suspended or expelled, she said, and I felt kind of guilty. I kind of felt like if my dad wanted to punish me, I should be punished. I didn't feel like lying, and so throughout the day, I was kind of paranoid that my dad would ground me or something. I would be afraid that I was in trouble, and it was like the end of the day, and I went home, and I was walking home from my bus stop. I was just like, oh my God, my dad is going to kill me. I was kind of scared. And so I went into my house, and then I went into my dad's room and told him that I was back from school, and I told him what happened. He was just like, oh my gosh, and, I wasn't in much trouble, and I also told him I apologized, and I didn't get suspended or expelled. I was lucky that I didn't get suspended or expelled. Moral of the story: always control your anger. Did you guys like that story? I think I'm gonna... That was gross, sorry. I think soon I'm gonna make another story time. Make sure to like this video if you liked it, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.